Why, hello again, everybody. Drakkii. Another you fine. Okay, that should do it. Sorry, I was blowing my ears out. Hope you guys can hear me all right. So, you should be able to. Anyways, we are back with Eternal Darkness Entity's Requiem. And yes, we had a little bit of technical difficulties getting the Bluetooth working properly again. We had a bit of a snafu with it. Anyways, back to what I was talking about. Eternal Darkness Entity's Requiem. We are back. We left Alex in the study, having found the next chapter page. So let's get going, shall we?
Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting.
Ooh, I went down the wrong way fight. The darkness come. When is the darkness never coming? That's what I want to know. When's the light coming? We're gonna stand by the death.
The war to end all wars redefined how mankind looked at war and the value of human life. Over 19,000 men lost their lives every day in the trenches of the Somme. Some say uselessly, some invoke a higher cause. I read accounts of the slaughter from many journalists who spent time in the trenches, but I found the account of a certain Peter Jacob to be the most horrible of all. His implication about the ancients' involvement with the war was hideous and so obvious. With the horror of the Battle of the Somme scant miles away and the distant echoes of pounding artillery, a young journalist named Peter Jacob researched his latest story from the front lines. His grim task brought him to Oubliette Cathedral, now transformed into a field hospital.
I find no solace in the purpose behind all the senseless violence that surrounds me. Young men die at a rate unheard of in centuries of warfare. Shelling, machine guns, and mustard gas rip, pierce, and burn your flesh. Men soak gauze in their own urine to stop the insidious gas. The hospitals here cannot cope with the torrent of wounded.
Let's see what's in our inventory first. We got a lucky penny, a flash powder, and a flash pan. which is used to take pictures, I assume. The photographer slash pen used to hold combustible powders that, when ignited, create a large white flash. This can be used to stun some enemy. A soldier's letter lies on the table waiting to be sent home. First letter from Private Reginald Jackson to his love, Margaret. I was admitted to this hospital on Tuesday. The damage caused to my legs was slight, but there is no way that I could ever walk normally again. I hate this place every day. I am reminded that I will never be able to do the things I love. The hospital is a very strange place, converted from an old cathedral. There's an odd atmosphere around it, silent but for the words of the wounded calling out in the night. There is no doubt it is haunted. What I find most odd in this place is that you never see anyone leave during the day. It's not right. No goodbyes or farewells. It's an empty bed when you wake. Covered with bloodstained sheets, these poor souls have passed from this world. But then the suffering is over, but for those around them, the ordeal continues. The faint sound of moaning emanates from behind the linen veils. Whispered utterances, frantic prayers to loved ones, words offered only by those who face their mortality. With another verse, the nurse realizes that Peter gets the soldier's rather distressed. Perhaps he has lost a lot of friends to the dream of the song. He confides that the only stories are sad ones. The only true heroes are in the mortuary. He already read that. Ah, this is the same church that our friend, the Franciscan. Okay, we got a reveal invisible spot, but we don't have the Realm of Darkness yet to be able to cast spells. Okay, I want to talk to this dude, but okay. Guard frowns and ushers Peter away from the organ and explains that it is one of the few antiques in the region that has so far survived the war. Yeah, while he's alive, it will remain intact. There's a flashing on top of it, but I can't get it to give me anything. Guess we'll come back to that later. The guard quietly but strongly points out that the area is off limits to civilians. Peter finds a sealed envelope that seems to have been left behind. The sealed envelope looks rather official. Should Peter open the envelope? Yes, we should. Peter's acquired some soldier's order. Official note on Army Regulation Stationery. The note reads Private Thompson. By order of Lieutenant Hargraves on behalf of HR 8 George V, you are to leave your post of duty and rally in the street outside Oubliette Cathedral. Further orders will be presented at the rallying point. God save the king. Okay, God save the king. That's what it says. So the keys are gone and we can't. Okay, guess we can. The cathedral tabernacle is fashioned from aged varnished mahogany. Its doors are closed and there doesn't appear to be any way of opening it manually. Abruptly, the guard asks if Peter has clearance for the old tower as it is a restricted area. Guard inspects the orders handed back to Peter, saying that these orders are intended for someone else. Okay, they're intended for someone else. Let's see. Gotta find these orders. Soldiers rather dispel, blah 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 blah. We read that already. Okie dokie, Smokey. One of these guards has got to be the one the orders are intended for. Oops. I hate it when I do that. Okay, those orders aren't intended for that dude. An odd collection of color lines decorate the wall below the design. These steps appear to lead up into the wall going nowhere. This dude gets winded really easy. Okay, if I can keep on the freaking inventory. Trying to figure out what the heck's going on is kind of giving me second thoughts here. Okay, guess we can go through there. Stacked deeply on the landing, crates of medical supplies await use. Syrettes of morphine, tourniquets, and antiseptic. The list goes on and on. We found another soldier's letter. Okay, I guess we can go ahead and read that. From Private Reginald Jackson to his love, Mark. You gotta be. I hate it. I hate doing that. To his love, Margaret. I've been here for over a week now, and there's no word when I will be allowed to leave. Strange things have happened. At night, the sounds of the hospital change, echoes of voices that don't belong to anyone haunt the walls and corridors. The restless ghosts, perhaps, or sounds of movement or whispers. I have seen war firsthand, and the sounds at night in this hospital scare me more than I ever thought possible. What is going on here at night? Why do I feel so threatened? My fears are worsened by the talk of the other young soldiers. One said he had heard cries for help in the middle of the night. Cries that were only answered by snarls of rage and not compassion. Another said Lance Corporal Haskell had not been discharged but had gone missing. I hate it when I do that. I stare at his empty bed with a sense of unholy dread gnawing at my heart. I guess there's nothing up there in the bell tower. The war being so close to curfew has been imposed. Traveling outside the hospital is not a safe thing to do. Since intruders will likely be shot on sight, Peter decides to leave. Sarge just about obviously bored with the studio awaiting a replacement or perhaps a call to arms. I think this is who the orders were intended for. The sergeant pulls the orders and begins to read them before exclaiming, "Bloody hell, lads! We must be on the offensive. Following orders, leap over the coat." I know that accent was quite atrocious, but bear with me. A revolver lies abandoned on a nearby Peter. Pick the revolver up. Yes, yes, we should. Oh, lovely. To sign to muster patriotic feelings, these posters declare that the Allies are fighting the good fight. It's small comfort for the occupants of the room who spent corpses lying the cold cathedral floor. Backed like logs, Peter stands before the price of human war, the bloodied corpses of young men who have made the ultimate sacrifice to defend their own countries and those of others. Now we get the tone of the eternal darkness. Oh, looks like we're getting close to the end. we're gonna save the game. We're gonna test our we probably should have cast this on using scout. Oh yeah. Yeah, we only got 6 shots in the revolver, so we are going to.
Tier hard attack cell.
Okay, okay, killed it. Move. I hate it when I do that. Okay, come on, stop doing that. Someone has marked up cathedral's generator. The organ cannot be used without a supply of power. It can probably be used if power isn't stored. Oh, lovely. Purely running out of energy fuel for now. The altar stands wreathed in a cold mist as tears mirrors the stone. Within the deep world gnaws at his heart. The cathedral is undoubtedly evil and not the holy place he had thought it to be. Our only weapon is without ammo. Let's see if we can save the game here.
This isn't really happening!
Okay, rifle ammunition. Boxes of medical supplies awaiting use and treatment covered with bloody fingerprints that it's hard to tell whether they are actually used to save lives or just to relieve suffering. Okay, we got it to work. .303 rifle ammo, and that's not gonna go in the revolver. The room has been converted into a rudimentary morgue. Bloodstained sheets cover the unfortunate souls. could have passed beyond. Okay, that's all that is. That is simple for us.
Ah, sweet Alex. Many centuries I've waited for you. You are mine. Don't disappoint me now. I've waited such a long time, Alex.
Never! I know what you are. I've seen what happened.
You can try to fight me, but in the end you shall succumb to my desires. My foolish child, you don't even know your own destiny.
Get away from me!
Okay. Wasn't expecting that.
Be happening.
Here's where we are going to save the game and call it. All right. With the game saved, we are ready to end the video. So for you dragons or reptiles out there, stay scaly. For you furries out there, stay fluffy or fierce if you prefer. And for you humans out there, stay smooth and beautiful. Love you all. Drakkii, little dragon. Outro for now.